We're going to check out another unit today. This is made by Growneer. It holds 32 plants. Here's a little bit of the specs on the back here. I'll pop that up on the screen for you. But it holds 32 plants, 3.5 liters. It's 24 volts and it consumes 120 watts. This is a 2-level unit and it has 4 different containers in it to hold your nutrients and water. And I'm going to do something I normally don't do. I normally never follow directions, but I think we might try to follow them for once and follow what they recommend for nutrients and everything. Let's see what we got here. This is one of the top panels. Has your 2 LEDs in it. Looks like it has a box over here to connect it. A couple bolts that screw together. The electrical to turn it on and off and adjust it. Let's take the plastic off. So there's part number 1. And one thing I am liking about this, just from looking at the pictures of it, it actually has 4 separate units in it. So it should make it real easy to dump a unit and change out the nutrients. Hopefully I don't have to, like some of the units, pick up the unit with all the lights and everything attached to it. Once we get this all set up, we'll get some plants growing in it and get it rocking and rolling. But there should be 4 of these, and each one has 8, and it has a flap on it to fill it. And it does have your typical holes around each pod unit, so you can put stakes in it if you want to help support plants. That works pretty good, especially with something like tomatoes. Number 2 here, this feels like it has something else inside of it. What I'm thinking about this unit, most of the time the bigger the unit, the bigger kind of plants I try to grow in it. It just makes it easier to support the plants. And I'm guessing from this size to this unit, I think I want to grow lettuce in it. Is with all these units back here, I don't have anything anymore dedicated to lettuce. Most of the things are larger plants. And it looks like we got all the box of all the hardware that holds it together. So we'll sit this off to the side. This box here has all of our media in it. It's got the covers. It's got the media plugs. It's got the support stakes. Has the little labels, which I seem to never have enough of these things. I go through quite a few of them. I'm always trying to reuse them. It's got the plant dome, so after you put the seeds in it, you have a little dome to help hold the moisture in. We have all the pods that hold the media. We have 2 nutrients in here. Part A, part B. We just add water to it. Then we also have algae covers, which I pretty much never ever use. So we'll set those algae covers off to the side. Set that box there and see what other kind of goodies we got in here. This looks like it's a nice little kit we got going on here. This is nice to see. They actually have an external power supply here. Made in China, like pretty much everything else. Typical adapter. Nothing really different, which is good. Should be easy to figure out. We got 2 more of these. That one's empty. And that one's empty. So it's almost like having 4 of the small air garden units built into one. Now we got all the pulls, which has actually the electric running through them to run it up to each layer. I'll just make it look a little bit nicer. There won't be wires ran everywhere when we're done. And another light panel. So it does have 2 layers, and there's 2 lights on each layer. And here's probably the bottom. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out here in a minute. And I'm sure you're done with the box. And let's do something different now and actually try to follow some directions instead of me just trying to wing it and put stuff together. See what we got here. A little welcome card. Extended 1-year warranty. Online support. 24 hours a day, it looks like. So the 2 panels that have the on and off on it. And I'm guessing you can adjust the light intensity. Those are for the 2 top layers. You have a little book here, give you some ideas how to adjust your light intensity and nutrients for different plants. Which I'll probably just run my typical EC and pH. They do have a book here on their nutrients. Quick start guide. We're going to start putting this bad boy together now. Start out with the one that has the electrical connections on it. Should just screw right on here. Pretty basic. This pull has a little slot in the side here where the wires come through. So you have we should have no exposed wires when we're done. And it looks like this just plugs into the side here. So we'll go ahead and plug those in. Now we're just going to put on 3 more of these little pull posts here. And I guess we're getting close to putting the next layer on already. Well, after we put those 4 posts in there, we're going to run our electrical through these holes here. That way we can get it plugged into the next level. These bolts have a slot in it for the wires. See if I can figure out how this works here. So it looks like both those just slide through the holder here. Then they have a little wrench here. Kind of looks like what you use for a car to change spark plugs. Slide that bad boy over the top. Got that one on, then we'll just plug these wires in, and I'll put the other 3 corners on. They could have made the wires slightly longer, just get a little bit easier to plug them in, but still not an issue. I'm sure somebody will complain about that. Now it looks like they're missing one thing in the directions here. This bolt here has 2 different lengths on both sides. It's not telling you what side to put down. It looks like possibly from the picture the short side goes up, but they should mention that in the directions. They do have a thing put in here to help twist it tighter, but I figure I'll just make it hand tight. I don't need to go crazy tight with it. We're starting the next layer now. We're just gonna put these legs on here. put the wrong one in here. I was wondering why I had no place to screw this next one on. I guess I should follow the directions a little bit better. Kind of thinking there could be a little bit better tool of some sort to do this. You shouldn't have to try to run the wires down through this. Tool here should have a big slot in the side, so or something to make it a little bit easier. Kind of pain in the butt. So the difference here is one had no threads at the top, so I had no way to attach anything because they had no threads. This should fix my issue, and I should be able to continue on with my install. Alright, plug these wires back in again. Hopefully I'm not skipping a step and have to backtrack again. Gotta pull that wire down in that little slot here, so when you're turning it, you don't pinch the wire. And also the wire at the bottom, make sure it's down inside the slot also. And it looks like again I plugged these into the wrong spot. Looks like the one on the bottom I did correctly. I guess I didn't realize there was 2 places to plug in on here. They do have labels on these, which I guess I should pay attention. And still on this one, on the P1N, the wire is coming out facing this way, is how the tube is. I guess I could redo it so it comes out the other side, but really shouldn't have to take stuff apart and redo it. The cable should just be a little bit longer. So now I got to take this out and run it through. There is no other side. So I might have to try to pull some cable, extra cable down through the top here. There we go, got it in. See if I can snug that cable up a little bit. Yeah, if that slot was on the other side, it'd be a lot easier. Not really no room to work with it. Hopefully the cable's up plenty long when we put the next layer on here. Well, this is actually the bottom piece. So we'll do this here. I'm pretty sure the goes on here, and that will have to plug in right there. Let's go ahead and put the bottom feet on, and should be 4 of these here I need. And there it is again. The cables are just super tight. There's really not a lot of extra cable room here. If I did that right, 2 extra inches of cable would be fantastic. Well, shipping this all the way from China, I bet that took a while. I wonder how long ago this unit shipped out. And if you happen to be part of the project on this thing, designing it, putting it together, testing it, please reach out to me. It'd be nice to communicate with other people that are actually designing these units, So maybe I can give you some pointers on things that we want, things that we need. And it does have 4 feet. I'm guessing that's probably about next to do. I already got the cable pulled out. I got it plugged in. Nice little protective feet, which are nice. Let's see how this thing looks. Oh, after doing all that work, still looks like I put it together wrong. I got the wires all on this side. The electrical here. This actually needs to be on the bottom of the board. So that'll flip this way so I can plug in there where I'm supposed to plug in at. And after the wire comes out here, you gotta push it down in this groove into the little slot. And I'll finish putting these other feet in. Alrighty. I made a few little mistakes. Directions could have been a little bit more clear, but we got it done. And the power supply. Then for each layer here, each one of these containers has its own circulation pump in it. It looks like it just circulates the water. It doesn't actually push the water up towards the top or around the media like an air garden does, just so you understand that. So it does have a cable, has a slot here it goes through. And it has a place to plug each one in, which this is the part what I like about this system. You just want to take one of these units off to clean it. All you gotta do is unplug it, pull it off, clean it, put it back on. You don't have to deal with the whole thing at one time if you don't want to. The lid also has a little slot here for the wire. So we'll get all 4 of those put on. Actually looking in here, let's see if this works. It actually has a little slot here to put the wire in. Yeah, it's awfully tight. It's not really not even usable. That's what it looks like it's for. I'd probably damage a wire by trying to get it in there. The only thing I really feel this kit's missing is they give you like maybe 1 or 2 packs of lettuce seeds or something just to get people going. Everybody's not as crazy as me, and this has containers and containers full of seeds everywhere. If they tested this unit, maybe they have some favorite plants they like to grow into it. They should share that with everybody. They're buying them in bulk. It ain't cost them much of anything. But would be nice if some seeds came with it. And they do have the power supply. I don't know why this is. You think it'd be down at the bottom to plug it in. But no, they got the power plug up on top. That just has this cable dangling. They did such a nice job hiding all their cables in the system. And then they have the power supply has to be plugged into the top. Seems kind of strange. They put so much thought into everything else, but this power supply that's going to be hanging from it. And I'm going to just unplug these pumps here since I don't have water in them right now. That way we can plug in this unit and check out the panel on it and how these lights work on it. Alright, let's plug this bad boy in, see what happens. Beep. Let's see if we can figure out how to turn it on without looking at directions. Ooh, we got light. And to check something real quick here, let me find my phone. We're going to test something. We're going to check the brightness of these LED lights. See how much PPFD they put out. I always use the same app on my phone. It's the PPFD meter app. So if we're looking totally flat, we're sitting, that's plenty right there. We're at the base on the outside exactly, we're at 204, 250, 260, 263. So that's plenty of light for the plants. So I think this is on work. You could grow even some cherry micro dwarf cherry tomatoes in here if you wanted. I think it's gonna work fantastic for my lettuce. What I'll probably end up trying to do here is I'll just use this to cycle lettuce. Since there's 4 containers here, like every week I'll start a new batch. I'll do one here, so I can have like four different batches at a time, or you could do 4 different varieties. But normally I stay to 1 or 2 varieties at a time. So it works good. So then just to take it off, unplug it from the back, take the unit off, go clean it, put it back on, plug it in. Pretty slick unit. Well, I'm going to go get this fired up, get some water in it, get my seeds in it, and get it rock and rolling. It does have some different kind of baskets that I never seen before. So we'll see how they work. Oh, they fit in there good. Let's check out the media that came with it. It fit in there nicely. I'm going to try to direct seed my, start my plants in this. We'll see how it does. I got the unit all planted with seeds. I'm going to show you what I got going on here. I did go with 4 different varieties of lettuce. So in the left unit, I am running Rudy Red. The right unit is Black-Eyed Simpson, which normally gets very, very tall. And in the very back corner right here, I did put a cucumber plant in. So we'll see how that does. That'll take a lot longer to germinate and start producing than the lettuce. That'll take probably close to 100 days. Then here I have a Paris Island, and over here they call it iceberg, but it's totally different than an iceberg lettuce that you would get in a grocery store. And these domes fit on here perfect. And this lettuce I buy, it comes in this pack on Amazon. I've bought this a couple times. It also has these other varieties in this pack. It also comes with prize head. I'm surprised I didn't put that in because that's one of my favorites. And it's got these other ones in here also. So we'll see how she does. I did not put any nutrients in yet. Once the seeds pop up, I'll consider adding nutrients to it. Actually, I just have the pods in here that are wet. They've been soaking for a little bit. And actually the bottom of the pods aren't even touching the water yet. So I don't like my seeds to get too wet until they pop. As soon as they pop, you can let the media get as wet as you want. So you can see how large this unit is next to my let pot over here. So looks good. We'll do an update here when these seeds start going. We are now on day 39, and just in the last couple of days, the lettuce has pretty much doubled in size. So it's growing super fast right now. So I wanted to get this video shot so I can start shooting, so I can start eating some lettuce. But if you look back at what varieties I'm growing, you can see the difference in them. This is a way firmer lettuce, and this is these are the softer lettuces. So these up here, you do not want to take and put them into the fridge, because no matter what you do, they'll never stay crisp because they're not crisp now. So if you want something that's going to stay crisp, you want to grow something more like a myrrh lettuce, which will stay a lot more crisp, which is looks more like this kind of lettuce. And I do have my cucumber plant, which is just starting to take off here. And the nice thing about this also is you can sit another unit right on top of it, because with my lettuce down there, I have my tomatoes just sitting on top of it, which works fantastic. And as for the unit, it does have the just circulation pump inside. Let's check some of the roots out here. They're not super healthy, but the lettuce looks great. My basement is currently about 85 degrees, so it's a little too hot down here really for to expect super amazing roots. And I did leave some empty spots in this system. As you can see, like right here is a new plant. Now that's just doubled in size since yesterday. Then I put a couple of ones, started some of them a little bit later in the back. So all the lettuce is not ready at the same time. And there's a lot of empty spots in this unit, which you really can't tell right now. You never really want to fill every single spot unless you're going to be eating lettuce literally every day, because it will quickly outgrow the system. And here's the back side of the unit. So all growing good. I did unplug the unit one time here and drained it and refilled it with fresh nutrients. But that's all I've done since putting the system in. I've had no issues with it, and I'm just running it on the advanced 16-hour light cycle. So if you got any questions, let me know. And if you stayed around this long to watch, please like and subscribe to the video. That'll help out the channel. Thank you.